All right, boys, welcome back to King's Court 2025 playoff preview. It's time, boys. Playoffs are here. Couldn't be more excited. I'm excited to talk about it with a fellow playoff joiner in Dumont. Thanks for coming on. Long time no see. What's up, bro?
It's good to be in the playoffs. Happy to be here.
Better than first overall like last year.
If I didn't think I could do it, but I'm back.
All right. Speaking as first place, our worst place, I mean, Coolest, I really appreciate you joining us today. What's up, bro?
Going on, dude?
All right. How's it feel to be champ for the last couple weeks, bro?
I felt good, but it's kind of sad that it's coming to an end. But last year was good. But if I didn't win it last year, like I said, it'd be devastating.
Yeah, it would have been a tough,
Devastating.
brutal season,
Would have been
man.
a tough year. It would have been way
Uh,
tougher. But
we've all gone to the bottom. Coolest, you're seeing it now.
yep.
Dumont, you were there last year, and yours
Oh, three
truly,
bottom. I didn't realize that. Three
literally,
bottom. That's tough. That's
yours
tough.
truly
Yeah. Yeah, but
after
some
year one.
some of
So,
us got there by tanking. Some of us it just happened naturally, but it is what it is.
But two top 10 picks next year, so I'm ready for the draft.
hell yeah, that's something to definitely look forward to. Dude, being on the bottom, it's a tough climb, man. It
It's right.
really is. You feel totally helpless during the season of holy shit, my team is so bad. Like I got
So
nothing
I
like
was, yeah, so I was 12th in scoring, but second in points against. So
yeah,
that's
That's like
and you
that's
were
that's a
like
getting
what
tough
do you
smoked.
do?
combination.
Like you're in last. Like you can't. What are you gonna do? Get in the chat like, oh, I don't suck. No, you're fucking terrible. It's like there's nothing you can say, nothing you can do.
Nothing
It's
I can
the
say.
fucking worst. It's the
Nothing I can
worst.
do.
No, it's the worst.
Yeah, it really is. So sometimes you just gotta trade draft picks to get out of that situation.
Yep.
And yours truly did that. But we're here to talk about the postseason. Coolest again coming on. I'd like to start out just by let's talk about the non-playoffs for just a little bit. We're gonna give them a little bit of a shout out here. Start sharing my screen here. And we're going to talk about the league because it was a rough bottom this year. There was like we freaking clinched playoff spots with 2 weeks to go.
That was
That's
wild.
never that's never happened before.
Yeah.
A lot of injuries this year.
Yeah, a lot of injuries. But Coolish, why do you think that you ended up at where you did, man?
This guy's underperforming. Didn't expect Mike Evans to die. I mean, you always got to expect he's going to miss a few games, but not the entire season, pretty much. Uh, and then Chase Brown, man, weeks 1 through 7, he averaged 7.5 points a game. And then since then, he's averaged 19 a game. So that's a big difference. And then Ramondre just can't hold on to the ball. So I don't know what's up with that. But
Yeah, I mean,
this guy, I thought I needed people to step up, and they didn't. It's pretty much
yep,
what happened. And then Jamar Chase, I mean, he was good, but a couple games could have, like, with the quarterback situation. So
And you look
that
at you
Joe
look at
Burrow
this
injury fucked me at first.
you look at this roster now, or if you looked at it in the preseason, you're like, okay, this is a good roster, a solid
he's gonna be
roster. It's
fine.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just like everything that could have went wrong. It just happens.
Definitely the bottom. Like besides Ricky, who was the only one that we all knew, like going into the year, he was like going to have a bad season because
Yeah.
he just mailed it in. Well, not mailed it in. There was a definite like bold strategy to what Ricky was doing from the start for
Hey, I
sure.
mean, he still won what, 4 games?
Yeah, and dude,
Still won four
that's
games.
literally goes to show the league any week your guys are just done for and you could lose to anybody. For Ricky to have 4 wins this year, coolest, you're totally right. Like how?
It's a tough roster. It's a tough like I'm looking at it. It's a tough roster.
Yeah, man, I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, you got it. Okay, I was looking at my other screen. Yeah, no, that's tough. That's a tough
Besides
roster.
Mahomes and Rasheed Rice, like I mean Wan'Dale Robinson had a good season for him.
Dude,
Uh,
I don't know. Like, there's just
but
no redeeming qualities here.
there isn't. But then you look at this
Got
treasure
picks.
trove.
Yeah, he's got picks. That helps.
Yeah, this amount of picks
Five
right
seconds,
here.
three first, 5 seconds.
Yeah, what Ricky doesn't know yet is he's gonna have to trade some of these picks this offseason. So I'm sure he's gonna be working the phones uh just because you can't make all of these picks, I bet. But this is enough to flip over a roster without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, three first round picks this year is going to get the job done at least for young talent. It's not the greatest rookie draft of all time, but you'll still get some good talent, so he'll be all right.
Yeah. Then we'll quickly go to Diego here. Diego is one of those teams that talk about underperformers that hurt him throughout the year,
Yeah.
man.
Old. It's an old team.
It's an old team.
Couple
Like
injuries.
Drake Drake May, he's definitely gay for May. He's had a great year, but Derrick Henry inconsistent. Isaiah Pacheco's a corpse now, boys. I don't know what you guys think.
Fucked, huh?
And then like JMO's just coming along now. Kittle was hurt all year long for him. So and Joe Burrow went out, like you said,
It's because he
coolest.
didn't play Joe Milton. That's why.
But Dumont, I don't know if you were paying attention to Diego's team this year, but just what were your thoughts on him?
It's a big hit or miss roster. Like you kind of look at it. I mean, Pacheco really lost that running back job. He should have had a decent year. I mean, you can't lose your job to 40-year-old Kareem Hunt. You just can't. Jameson Williams hit or miss. Waddle's hit or miss because of Tua. Obviously Derrick Henry hasn't had a good year. He hasn't been great. So it's kind of a roster that's hit or miss. Burrow's been hurt. So even the guys that have been around, it's just kind of like boom or bust.
Kamara's done. Ayuk didn't even play this
Yeah,
year.
Ayuk's and Camaro's old. It's just a roster kind of needs to be flipped over and he needs to get a little younger because I mean the way he formed his team was like, okay, I'm gonna draft really good players, I'm gonna win early, but when that happens, at some point you gotta turn over your roster, get a little younger. So he's gonna kind of have to face that this offseason, I think.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Diego is definitely going to be I feel like he has to be a team
Yeah.
that has to flip these into some picks for the future.
Because he doesn't have a ton of picks, so he's gonna have to move some guys that have some
Yeah.
value still, like a Joe Burrow or even a Jameson Williams might be able to get some
Uh,
value. Waddle's had a
yeah,
decent year,
a
but you're gonna have to
Waddle
trade
he
some
could get
guys.
value for.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see with Diego right there. Joka, this was a rough one to watch.
Injuries, man.
Dude, injuries, bro.
Tough.
Going into the year, I thought Joka, no one made more offseason moves than Joka Duma.
Loves
Nobody
making a move.
loves it. Um, Bucky going down, Neighbors going down, Bowers going down. That's his whole team. Like, see you later.
Yeah. Corum's
So
coming around though. He looked really good last week. It looks like it's going to be a 1-2 punch there in LA. So Corum's looking good. So that could be a good piece to build off of
yeah, yeah, young running back with Bucky. Would you trade Bucky Irving for JSN?
for J. I would take JSN, of course.
Yeah,
I wish
coolest.
I never traded JSN. I traded him
I
in the
would do it.
offseason because stick Walt into
Yeah.
my office and just handed me Justin Jefferson for no reason. It turns out I got railed over the coals. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Dude, we'll get to that later on.
Yeah,
Don't you
yeah.
worry.
Preview.
The quarterback
Um,
can't throw to him.
Yeah,
yeah.
Crazy.
JJ McCarthy's a
Just
terrorist.
wild.
Terrorist.
But dude, speaking of freaking terrorists, Kyler Murray on the Cardinals, he's played his last down ever.
Bomb.
What a ricochet. What a
Yeah,
ricochet.
dude.
The new
Um,
COD came out, so that's what he's been doing.
Thankfully, that ricochet went right over his head.
yeah, I think Joka has quarterback problems here on his team with Kyler and Cam Ward. So I'm
Tough.
expecting him to flip that try and do something about that this offseason for sure.
You a Cam Ward guy, Hugo?
If he has a line in front of him, I think he has ability to escape the pocket. He's not a runner by any means, but he
No.
can make throws. Like he has a good arm, but he's got no protection, man. This is a bad year to judge him.
Yeah, tough to judge. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost his coach freaking a handful of games into the season. Like, I won't judge him this year.
I'll never understand it. They gotta fire coaches when you're bringing in a rookie quarterback when you know you're gonna fire the coach anyway. You gotta just pull the band-aid and get rid of him before the season starts. But
Yeah. Coolest, talk to me about AK. This was a promising team that just fell off, man.
So I think few things like if everyone performed, I like his team, but I think he needs a quarterback. That's
Yeah.
for sure. And a little more from Trevion, but hopefully they start using him. We'll see. But I
Yeah. This
think
is,
a lot of people expected a lot from him, and it just kind of hasn't panned out to what they thought. But
yeah.
well,
Um,
I mean, Devontae Adams, it's like
he's got guys that are falling
he's
off.
got guys. So like that's the thing. He's like, so I was looking at the ranking. So he's like right in the middle. I think he's eighth in points for and points against. So it's like right in the middle. Just couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah. Um, it's tough to see AK and Marty miss out on playoffs.
Marty got
Um,
screwed.
he just came along late, man. Is what
Third,
it is. His
Marty's
players
team
didn't
was
do shit.
Marty's
He's
team got screwed.
yeah. Um, I'd like to tell you guys a little fun fact here. There's only been two teams in this league's history that have never made playoffs, and they are AK and Marty, the
Wow.
guys that just finished outside.
You
So
would think
hey,
someone like Marty, who's never made playoffs, would answer his phone for trades and make some moves, but God forbid.
God forbid, like, oh, dude, Marty, you'll never get him opening a freaking fantasy football app. But yeah, Marty, start making moves, man. Maybe you'll make
You
playoffs
got to get on
eventually.
the
You might get
phones. You got to get on the phones.
it. All right, boys. That'll do it about just the guys that just missed out. Coolest, I know you'll be back next year. You're gonna make some moves this offseason, right?
I hope so.
I
Chase
hope
is going to
so.
be on the move.
Yeah, we'll see.
Uh, Dumont, imagine that pairing, Jefferson and Chase.
Been
It
Get
almost
harassing
LSU
me.
happened.
back, get Burrow off Diego. You'll have
Yep.
the 19 LSU team.
Look, I
You
got
know
the
what
ammo to make
you
it
know what the
happen.
price
So
is.
you got my line. I got the ammo to make it happen. So we're gonna have to chat.
So,
Almost happened at the trade deadline.
on that note, boys, we're gonna get to it. Here on my screen, I'm pulling up the bracket right now because um, here we are, boys.
Sexy
Here we
looking
are.
bracket.
It's a nice looking bracket.
Oh yeah.
Just Dumont, when you first saw this bracket, what were your first thoughts?
I love the 4 and the 5 matchup. Vinny and Ivy. I
Yep.
love that matchup. Love it. That's
Love
that's
it.
that's gonna be a dogfight. I went through and I kind of picked who made my picks in the bracket. That's a great matchup. Neither of those teams have any weaknesses, so I'm excited for that one.
Look at those points projected.
Yeah,
147.
they're
That's
up
a
there,
That's
bro.
great
insane,
matchup.
dude.
They're up there. And it couldn't happen to Dylan any better to deserve the winner of Vinny and Ivy just because he got such a cupcake here in round one with Jordan. I'm sorry, Jordan. I know you're watching. Your team getting into the playoffs is
It's a tough
criminal.
roster. It's a tough
It's a,
roster.
He
it's
Yeah.
didn't
a,
get into the playoffs. I would have had two top five picks, but
yeah, it's,
I'm hoping he loses the first round just so I can get a better draft pick.
yeah, you got people out to get you, Jordan. You got to prove them wrong, you know.
A
Um,
99 projection is tough.
in the playoffs, it's tough not
Tough.
cracking 100. It really is.
Yeah.
So, but what I wanted to get to by looking at this bracket, um, Dumont, you're so right. I am so happy I am not on Vinny and Ivy side with
Oh yeah.
Dylan. That's going to
Brutal.
be a war to get out of that side.
Brutal. I was looking for weaknesses in both those teams. Couldn't find them. Both
Couldn't
solid
find.
up and down. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those three is going to be in the championship, obviously.
The
Just
winner of Ivy and Vinny's game is going to win it all. The winner
I
of that.
think so. That's what I'm thinking. Those are two
I
good
think the winner of one of those, whoever wins, like it's a coin flip.
yeah.
Every
Vinny
team
was
that's
my
in the
preseason
playoffs
prediction.
deserves to be there. But I think those two teams, whoever wins that matchup, is going to win it all.
Yeah. Dumont, looking at our side here, it's me and Matt Dispenza versus you and Stick side. I was happy that we're all joined up together. I think each one of us can give anyone a fight here. And
I think
it's pretty
so.
even squads.
Yeah, they really are. I got a tough matchup. Stick's got a pretty loaded team, but it's a good side of the bracket. I think I can I think I'll be competitive and it's playoffs. Anything can happen, so you never know.
Anything can happen, my friend. With it, let's get to it. Dumont, let's start it out with you versus Stick, because I
Okay.
know we just talked about Vinny and Ivy. You're actually the matchup I'm looking forward to, obviously, because
Okay.
of the side of the bracket that we're
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough to beat Stick, Dumont.
It's gonna be tough, especially when you got multiple terrorists. I got a whole offensive line full of terrorists in Vegas, and I got a terrorist playing quarterback quotations for anybody not watching the video in Minnesota. So it's a little unfortunate, but I have a team that can kind of get hot and cold, so they can get hot. I don't know what I'm gonna do with receivers yet. I got Addison and Jefferson starting because they're playing Dallas. Otherwise, Addison would be on the bench. I'd just split the difference, get rid of one of those guys because I know it's JJ McCarthy's throwing the ball. I'd put Booty in, but against that Cowboys defense, I got Addison and Jefferson in right now. So I hope those guys can go off, but who knows? We got a terrorist at quarterback. I don't know.
Listen, nine has to show up for you.
Nine.
Um, freaking because starting Jefferson and Addison right now, the way they've been lately, they're useless, dude.
I know, I know. So I'm almost leaning towards putting Booty in over Addison, but it's tough to avoid that matchup with the Cowboys defense. So
The
I'm
matchup is
undecided.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
matchup is great. I think the running back monster that you're bringing with Dowdle, great matchup against New Orleans and Judkins. Um, you should be able to compete. Coolest, what are you seeing here?
Gonna be a close matchup. I think Stick's gonna pull it out, but I mean, it could go either way because if Justin Jefferson has a game, like you're right there.
Yeah,
So
here's what you got going your way, Dumont, that I see.
the only thing
Um,
is, I just hope Cook doesn't have a good game just because I want the Pats to blow out the Bills.
That's like so tough. I'm like, fuck, I gotta cheer for Cook, but I gotta cheer for the Pats. But
And
I don't
Hugo,
think Cook's gonna have a
Josh
big
Allen
game.
ain't getting 30 for you this week. You better.
bro, I,
Yeah.
You
I
guys
might
need to.
order a Josh Allen jersey to wear it for Sunday, bro.
Oh, stop it. You'll be rocking your TB12 jersey. Stop it.
But here's where I think Stick could lose it. Saquon is going to have a real nice, easy matchup against Vegas. I expect a big number from Saquon this week.
Yeah.
David Montgomery and Michael Pittman are absolute wild cards for him, man.
Because
And
Pittman,
Philip
I,
Rivers
it's gonna
throwing to
be
him. Yikes.
Philip
I don't
Rivers.
think Montgomery. Yeah, it's going to be Philip Rivers throwing it to Pittman, I think. And Montgomery isn't going to see any touches versus the Rams because they're just going to run Jameer Gibbs the entire game,
Yeah,
trying to
he'll have
put
to go
up
like a
points.
goal line carry or something.
Yeah. So and then Debo not playing with Jaden Daniels again is sketchy, but everyone else on Stick's team is gonna pop off, dude.
Yeah.
Lamar, Saquon, McBride, and HN, like just expect big numbers from those guys.
Yeah, I think Stick's got the advantage. I mean, if I couple of my guys can get hot, you never know. I think
Yeah,
he's got the advantage right now, and like Dowdle too. Like he's obviously had a good season, but I
yeah.
know they had the bye last week. The week before, Chuba Hubbard was taking some carries from him, so I don't even know if that's gonna be if they're gonna
Yeah.
be in the committee or if he lost his job. Who knows? Had a bye last week, so I couldn't really
And
say.
and
So
here's who I'll say is gonna be a surprise. Jared Goff is gonna overpass his projection of 20.48
Money.
points by a mile, dude. He's gonna be money in this moment. I expect a 40-point game from Jared Goff.
I would take it. I hope so.
Yeah. Coolest. You know he could do it on in the bit when the lights shine.
It was, yeah, he was close, real close. I was nervous.
All right. From that matchup, coolest, you think Stick takes it?
Yep.
Dumont, I am sorry. I do think Stick is gonna take it this week.
All right, I'll take myself.
So hopefully a little motivation for you. Just while we're on the downside of the bracket, we can talk about me versus Matt Dispenza. I think this is the third best matchup of the week. It's going to be a close one. It's 127 to 120 projection. Lay it on me, boys, because I think it's going to be pucker
Did
up.
you
It's
hold
going
on,
to be tight, man.
scroll down a little bit?
All right, I got
I
you.
think you need the
Let
hard
me know.
carry, Hugo. I think Puka's got to
So,
be the hard carry for you.
so right there. So you obviously have Josh Allen and Puka. So Josh Allen, I hope, has a terrible game. But the thing that smells to me is Pollard. Pollard last week scored over 15 for the first time since week 2.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
tough.
Here's my
I
logic,
don't know if
Matt,
I trust that.
and
I know,
and
like
I'm with you. But when you
so
feed a man 25 carries, you're just not going to give him like the same amount the next week, or like you can't just go from 25 carries running like a wild freaking free horse to less than 10. Like I just don't see it happening.
But I
but the
think
thing
they're
is,
going to
if
be down
Josh
in that
Allen
game.
has a good game and so does Puka, like, does it matter that much? Like, you know what I mean?
I need every point I can get. I know it.
Yeah, I
Dumont,
know, but you have guys that can make up for it.
no.
But
What are you seeing, Dumont?
I
Where am
like
I
the
winning
thing
this?
with
Where am I
Pollard.
losing
Like
this?
I think Tennessee's just going to be down in that game, and they're going to be throwing the ball. I don't think it's going to be a game where they can really kind of run it and establish the run. I think they're going to be throwing and like I mean, like Cool said, I mean he hasn't had a game like that since week 2, so you can't count on it. Obviously Puka looks healthy finally after. I mean, last week he was a
He's
monster.
a
So
machine.
back, yeah. So I mean, you'll get a carry from him. Scroll up a bit. QJ's been kind of hit or miss. I mean, the whole
So
offense.
Xavier Worthy, which is going to be a nice like hey, this is pretty 50-50 going against each other here.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I think it's a good matchup. I lean Matt, but I mean, again, anything can happen.
Yeah,
That's where I'm
I'm
going to.
all right. And hey, I
So
respect that.
I'm going Matt because I'm jealous that you made it back to the playoffs. And there's just a couple like some of the players I don't know, like especially like their matchups this week is just tough. I feel
So
like the Pats defense is kind of tough. So I
I
mean,
have tough
obviously
matchups, don't
someone
get
on
me
the
wrong.
Bills has to go off. So who?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like if they are going to stay in the game.
Open Shakir. And you guys are right about Pollard. I hate that I'm defending Pollard, but the reason I'm defending Pollard is because I'm getting to him right here. You want to talk about terrorists, Dumont. What Marv Harrison Jr. has done to my roster since the second I've drafted him is just it hurts so much, man.
I could say Neighbors was the play, but he's been out all year too.
He's
So
been
who
out
knows
all
who
year
the fuck is the
too.
play?
I'll
Brock
defend him
Bowers
on
was the true
the
play.
appendix because that shit sucked. That
Yeah,
was out for a
yeah.
while. That wasn't fun. But
Yeah.
other than
So
that,
he's
it's
the
tough.
him being out.
He was coming along though. Like he like before that, he was like he's starting to look good. I know the quarterback situation's kind of touch and go, but he was
Yeah.
starting to look all right.
Yeah, and here's what I'll say before we move on, because I know you guys both picked Matt Dispenza. Um, Dak Prescott is going to choke on national TV. It's just what the Cowboys do. I
It's
can't wait.
Minnesota.
And the Minnesota defense is awesome. And then Bijan Robinson having the matchup against the Tampa Bay defense. I lucked out so bad with that because Tampa shuts down running backs. So very excited. I'm sure Bijan's going to have a lot of touches, but um, we'll see if he gets to his 24-point projection.
Yeah, he didn't
Josh
do much
Jacobs
last
versus
week.
Denver's kind of tough too.
Yeah, yeah, big time. Josh, no easy matchup for me either.
No,
No,
you
So
got tough matchups up and down the board.
yeah,
That's might be what kills you.
yep, I feel you. All right, from our side of the bracket, Dumont, it sucks, but we have to face the music. Neither of us are advancing after the first round. And we
Good thing the
what's that
games get
leave?
played on the field and not on the podcast.
That's right. So right now, next round we have Stick versus Matt Dispenza, it seems like. But still on the first round. We'll get this one over and done with. Any chance Jordan pulls it out against Dylan?
I really don't see it.
No.
And I don't see it either. Here's where I'm with Jordan a little bit. Um, Brian Thomas has a matchup against the New York Jets. Like,
But he's been so bad this year, dude.
dude, if he has any breakout game, like any chance at all, it's this one right here. Because Smith and Jigba is hopping off.
Of course, but that's kind of all he has. Like he's starting a backup running back. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Two, really. I mean, I know Neil is the starter now, but I mean, Samson's a backup. Like
yeah. Look at his tight end.
Right
He's
there,
starting Parkinson.
Michael Wilson. That
he looked good.
two 30-point games, and then he falls off the next like week or two.
Yeah.
So, but they're only throwing to him because there's no one. So
I think Trey McBride
If
comes
he-
back this week. Is that right?
Uh, no, Trey McBride's always been playing. It's Marv Jr.
Oh, I thought he
that
was
does.
hurt. No?
No, he's fine.
Oh, okay. But Marvin Harrison maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do have notes from our number one seed, Dylan. And this is what he's got to say. Here's his takes, as he said. He's petrified of T. Higgins being out this game because of a concussion. I do expect him to miss this week, by the way, because of that, but we'll see. He's questionable still.
that's tough.
Yeah. He's also scared of Travis Kelce. So didn't you trade him, Travis Kelce, Dumont?
I traded him to Stick and then
To
Stick
Stick.
fucked him.
That's what
Part
it
of the
was.
terrorist deal.
Yeah. And then long term about his team, you mentioned it earlier, Dumont. Blake Corum's coming. He's kind of worried about Kyron Williams here
Yeah.
and his future and like what touches he's going to see this game. So that's what he's scared of, and he is looking forward to breaking the curse of the number one seed. I don't think a number one seed has ever advanced past the first round.
Hey, it happens. Sometimes there's a big upset. I wouldn't know much about it, but sometimes it happens.
Love that. So we're all picking Dylan to advance there, I think, boys.
Yeah, and Hurts will have a bounce back game too against Vegas. So
Against Vegas, he's due for a bounce back.
Yeah.
All right. the matchup of the week, because yeah, we're all eyes are going to be glued on this. This is heavyweights right
Heavyweight,
here, bro.
heavyweight matchup.
That Stafford trade was great. That was a
It,
good trade.
yeah, and he only gave up a third for him.
Mhm.
So IB is versus Vinny here. Dumont, what are you seeing so far between the running backs? This is Gibbs' year, man.
Yeah, I think Ivy is really, really good at running back. And I think Vinny's got the advantage at wide receiver, maybe depending on how AJ Brown does. But um, I think it's just gonna be a matter of who pops off this week. Both these teams are so loaded, and who knows, one of these guys might put up a dud. But I mean, when you got CeeDee Lamb's your third wide receiver, you're gonna be in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
So they're both a top 7 scoring team, but the last 2 spots were points against. So teams don't score against them, but they're facing each other. So, which I think the winner of this is going to win it.
interesting, interesting. Kyle Pitts is a little questionable right now. Gadsden hasn't had the impact that he had earlier in the season with Justin Herbert. Zay Flowers finally popped off this week for the first big game all year he's had.
Hasn't been
Uh,
much, yeah. And
so
Nico's coming around. He's starting to look
Nico's here.
last
He's
few weeks
back,
has been
dude.
great.
Nico's back.
Yeah.
Um, T-Mac is a good, solid rookie for IB. So this is for sure going to be the closest matchup. I think if the loser or the winner of this matchup has to score over 120 points.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
No, this is gonna be high scoring. It has to be.
the matchups are all good, dude. None of them are facing any like hard games. Like I think this is just fireworks in the making, dude. AJ Brown versus Vegas. Expect a monster game. I think
Did we though?
Ravens. Yeah, for sure, dude. Trust me, this is a get right week.
Vegas
Um,
is so bad. They're the worst
they're
team.
so bad, man.
Oh, I'm
Their
And
seeing
they're
offensive
some
line
starting
needs to be
Kenny
Vikings.
Pickett
arrested.
this week. They're starting
Huh?
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Might
But
be an upgrade.
yeah, Zay Flowers' matchup against Cincy, I think, is really good for
NC
Vinny.
defense sucks. Yeah.
So, and then just Vinny having St. Brown and Nico, freaking totally unfair.
Yeah.
And IB really needs CD Lamb to come out of concussion protocol. So,
Is there a chance he might not play?
still maybe he hasn't cleared it. He hasn't cleared it.
Oh wow.
So here, Matt, let's start with you. Who do you think has this?
I'm going to go with Ivy.
Yeah.
Same. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Was
Like
not
I said,
expecting that.
this matchup though, like, is a coin flip.
A total coin flip. This is without getting to the final score here on Monday. On paper, this is going to be the best matchup for sure.
I hope it lives up to it. I hope they don't like both like put up duds and like what the
It's
fuck.
like 75 to 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it lives up to it because it should be a really good matchup.
Yeah. And knowing both of these guys, they're going to be watching football on Sunday alone in a dark room. It's that kind of week, man. Once you make playoffs, I don't want to see people. I'm like, I just need to worry about my players here.
That's it. That's
Um,
all you can do.
I'm gonna stick with my preseason winner. I'm gonna stick with Vinny to
Okay.
take this one, but I got outmatched. So going back to the bracket style here, it would be a second round of Dylan versus IB and Matt Dispenza versus Stick. Let's start with Dispenza versus Stick. Between those two, what would you guys say about those two teams and who would have advantage?
Yeah. What do we got? It's Stick versus who?
Matt Dispenza. So I got Matt Dispenza's team, and we got a 10-minute warning here. If you want to pull up Stick's team, just to
I
compare here, Dumont.
Yeah, I think Stick takes that. I think he takes it pretty easily, actually.
Yeah.
I think Stick wins too.
Yeah,
I
Nathan's
would
been
lean
great.
towards Stick and him having a really good week there, as well. So I'm sure facing Bijan would have to have another good week. Dak
Yeah,
Prescott would have to stay hot in order for Matt Dispenza to advance. Um, so,
Stick's got
but
another one of those teams that's hit or miss with Lamar, Saquon. Debo. So he could throw up a dud, but
Yeah,
I think best on best, I think Stick probably takes it.
I agree with that too. So that's sticking the championship. And who's he playing between Dylan and Ivy here? I'll pull up Dylan's team on my computer here. I mean, going up, Dylan's team is stacked. The whole up roster, man.
Such a
Hurts,
good matchup.
George Pickens. T would probably be back from concussion protocol. If he does miss this week, he'd be back next week. Um, I he would have the roster to definitely get this done over IB. It would be tight.
Yeah, you got Stafford, Javonte, Ted. If AJ Brown has a good game, I don't know who his matchup would be at that week, but CD, I don't know. I think I would take Ivy.
Yep.
Wow, you guys are
Ivy and
on that.
Stick, I
So
think.
like I'm sticking with my pick from the first round. So it's
It
obviously going to
seems
be
it,
close.
bro.
Obviously going
So
to be close, but I don't think top seed's not going to win it again.
damn. So IB versus Stick in the championship. I'll put IB's team back up here. Um, you guys have to stick it and pick it, I guess. Are you both on IB to
I'm going to stick
pull this up?
Yeah.
with it. Yep.
I
The
think
thing
Ivy
is,
seems
like we
more
said
more
earlier, it's a coin
consistent.
flip, so this could very well be Vinny's team too.
Yeah,
That's such a good matchup in the first round.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for both those guys, but someone's got to win.
Yep.
I think Ivy just because Stick, I don't 100% trust his team. Like I said, there's a few guys that are kind of hit or miss, hot and cold. So I think Ivy's team is a little bit more consistent. So I think I'd stick with him.
wow. That would be, let me tell you, from my perspective, just even beating Vinny is going to be impressive by IB's team. But if IB pulls a ridiculous run of Vinny, Dylan, and Stick to win a championship, like
That's all.
fireworks.
Yeah,
Would be
yeah.
better than mine
Dude, what an
because
all-time run.
I beat Diego, the champ, then I beat Dylan, then I beat you. But
Yeah.
that would definitely be up there. That would be better than that.
And
Yeah, those are
here's another
gauntlets.
thing. That
Those
would also continue the legacy of this league of no top four seed
it's gonna stay
winning
one
a
more year.
championship.
Mm, that's great news for me.
Yeah, it's always been underdogs that have won this.
Yeah, what was
Um,
Diego? Diego
Diego
was he
was
last seed?
seven. He
Diego
was
was the
seven.
7 seed.
Seven. Wow.
Yeah, and then last year, Coolest, you were the 7 seed, right? No, or that
Five?
you were the 5, and I was the seven
Uh,
seed actually
I don't remember what I was last year.
because I was underdog. Um, let's go back a little bit in the bracket here, just because I have it on my screen. Um, let's say Stick does end up beating you, Dumont, and I get past Matt Dispenza. That'll give Stick an opportunity for a little revenge against me last year because I knocked him out as the top seed.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that could be a matchup. I don't know if you'll get past. I don't know if you get past
Yeah,
this, Spencer, but if you do, it could be
yeah.
one to watch.
I don't know. I think Vinny's team is doing it this year, man. I know you guys are loving Ivy. Um, I'm so excited for that freaking matchup, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There's a lot of good matchups. It's gonna be it's a good bracket. I think all the right teams for the most part made it. And yeah, it should be fun to watch.
Absolutely. Um, so as we finish this up, congrats, IB. You're our new champ, I guess. Um,
Paper
cool.
champ.
Let's send this off the right way. Let's get a is the trophy in the area by chance? Oh my God, he's been holding it the entire time next to
He barely had to reach over.
him.
He got that thing
It's
It's on my
strapped to
desk.
him.
just the King's Cup
Yep.
right there, folks. But Coolest, I appreciated the message that you sent in the chat yesterday, man. I freaking love being a part of this league, and dude, I think our commitment to each other is pretty cool in this league. We're all paying attention at all times. So I appreciate those words. Try and make it as fun as possible, man. I know that I for sure take this way too seriously.
Way
But
too
we all do
seriously.
it. We
Yeah.
all do it at
Yep.
heart. It's fantasy. We want to beat our friends and have bragging rights. What's better than that? No one knows
Nothing.
bragging rights like Dumont. Kid loves it. Any chance he
Yep.
gets to shit on his friends, he takes it.
Maybe this year. Maybe this year. You never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Maybe it starts round one with and I quote, that four-eyed fuck Stick.
Yeah. Hold on. What was my exact quote? I want to make sure I get it right for Stick. Hold on a second. Let me just pull it up.
Yeah,
I
let the
said,
the record
quote,
reflect.
need to beat that four-eyed fuck. End quote. So that's
Love
what I'm
that.
looking forward to.
Love that. Um, it's gonna Dumont, should you lose to Stick, I want to hear about it. What are the thoughts gonna be? Thought process, like, oh shit, I gotta blow shit up, I gotta change shit
Yeah,
up.
no, if I lose to Stick, I'm probably gonna go on a hiatus for 2 or 3 months, avoid the chat, make sure nobody hears from me, and then pop up a few months later like nothing happened.
All right. In true Dumont fashion. Kid loves hiding. Um, all right, I'll tell you from my perspective, and I'll let the league know on a little fun fact. I have two dynasty leagues that I am a part of. I am facing Matt Dispenza in both leagues this week.
Wow,
So this is an extra special week for Matt and I, because should one person go 2-0 over the other,
that's something.
because the other league is very tight as well. Um, ultimate bragging rights, ultimate shit on rights. It's going to be exciting. Uh, for both our sanity's sake, I hope we split it 1-1. Just so one of us is happy, you know.
We need you
Competitor
guys
wants
on a
to,
live stream. We need to see that. Get you in the electric chair.
dude, it's going to be awesome. I might not talk to him this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, we're facing each other. I'll be sad, just because I want to make it back to the championship in this league very bad, dude. The pain of losing sucks, man. I'll tell you, losing the coolest, I can't say it
I,
enough. It
I'm
sucks.
sorry, but that snap that lineman sent me was so fucking funny.
Yeah,
You look devastated.
I was watching. Sean Lyman and I were watching the game together that day, and he sent snaps to Coolest of like live videos of me just in
And the
pain.
crazy part is in that game, Jared Goff had over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns at the end of the third. Then they had back and forth, and then they were driving the ball. And then Gibbs scored like a 60-yard
It
touchdown.
rushed it in instead of throwing it in, and that's how I lost. But uh,
As soon as he got the ball, it's like he's gone. No one's catching him.
this has been exciting. We'll finish it up on this, boys. Again, thank you so much for being a part of this league, to the both of you and the rest of the guys that take time to listen and watch this. Any final words from you guys before I send this off?
I'll be in
No,
the playoffs next year.
just best of luck to everybody, and you four-eyed fuck Stick, I'm coming for you.
I like it. We'll leave it at that. That's a great sign off. Boys, thank you so much again for doing this. And good luck to the winner, whoever that is out there.
Good
You
luck
earned
for
it, because
both teams.
it's tough to win in this league for sure. And Dumont, just know, like, it's tough making it back to the playoffs for sure.
Absolutely. No, it's it'll be fun. I'm excited for the matchups, and may the best man win.
All right, boys. Good luck to everyone and have a good one.
See you,
Bye.
boys.
All right.